Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. In this video, we are going to complete chapter 2, television of unit 2. Television, basically, television here is being divided into two: broadcasting. First is live and second is non-live. If we talk about live, a very good example would be IPL matches. So IPL matches are being conducted in different cities. So it is, launched or it is presented to the viewers in the channel every night on television. So it is a live telecast, and as we all know, it is for 3 and half hour event. uh, so it is a live telecast, and the ones who go to the stadium, they do miss few things. That things are being showed to the viewers who watch in television. What are the things? First is, they do miss in stadium the slow motion replays. So the slow motion replays are being showed to the viewers from various angles, and the analysis of commentators are also done. Now, if we talk about TV serials, we all know TV serials is a fictional story which is totally based on script, which is basically scripted, which is just a imaginary story, I would say, uh, fable kind of. So every night, it's basically a daily soap, and it is shooted and then edited. So live shows are basically recorded at the same time, and non-live shows are shot and then edited. They are transmitted later after editing. Like, editing means, like, you are removing or you're changing the sequence or something like that. Like, you're removing the flaws of the if it is show, then it is the show's flaws is being removed, is being edited. So if we talk about TV serials is like the storyline changes continuously, and it is totally scripted. As I said before, it is a fictional story. So even if it is 25-minute show or 4-hour event, if it is live or non-live broadcasting, it really doesn't matters. Both needs planning, both needs you know uh, execution before it reaches to the viewers. So if we talk about fiction is based on drama series. It needs a basic research, and in program, like, the broad content and the flavor of a program is thought before, like, after launching or before launching. Predict the effect of the show. Now, non-fiction can be the reality shows which is not live. There are few reality shows which are live, but most of them, they are not live. Reality shows which are not basically scripted. If we talk about Indian Idols, their main motive is to search for talents, search for singers who are really talented throughout the nation, across the nation. So they are not scripted, their talent is not scripted. So they passed on a suitable producer, and then the producer shoots and edits it and presents it to the channel, and then it goes to the sponsors. Basically, it seeks sponsors, and sponsor, like, if the program is attracted by many of the audiences, many of the viewers, there are many viewers to watch the program, then obviously there will be many sponsors for that. There will be people who are really going to invest their money. It really depends on TRP. So this process includes 3 stages. Okay, there are 3 stages of production. First is pre-production, second is production, and third one is post-production. These are the 3 stages of production which we are really going to cover in this chapter. So the very first stage is pre-production stage. This stage basically includes everything, whatever the planning is being done beforehand, before entering the studio, or the shooting floor, or even to the shooting location. So whatever is being prepared before entering the studio or shooting location is what pre-production includes. It involves idea I few few things are really very much important. It involves idea generation, research, scripting, sets designing, location hunting, booking of editing shift, etc. So this pre-production, we have to just know that this pre-production stage, this stage basically includes two types of stage. This pre-production includes two types of stages. First is clear idea, second is from idea to television image. What is clear idea? Clear idea is about what we are going to do, and once the idea is being cleared, the idea is cleared, then the next stage is from idea to the television, how we are going to execute that idea. So that is also another stage of pre-production. Pre-production is like it really involves planning, but these two stages, stages makes the burden lesser, maybe for the producer or for the director. So if the person who is investing money on that, will the burden will become lesser for that person, because once the idea is being clear, then the from idea to television image. Now it needs a good and a detailed script for sure, and it also involves planning, as I said before. in advance in advance it involves planning. If these two stages, what are the two stages? The two stages are, first idea clear, and second is um, how we are going to execute it. So if these two stages are done properly, nicely, and these two stages are completed, then the work becomes everything becomes easy and workable, and it will make the burden lesser. Now what is pre-production phase? Pre-production phase is basically wait pre-production. The basic idea and approach of production are developed and state motion. So before going to the introduction part, we are going straight to the basic information, where it says that wait yeah so it says that for live and online live shows, rehearsal is done beforehand. Rehearsal means dry runs. Okay, dry runs are done beforehand, and then they need scripts for for shooting, and the scripts are basically written, where like the idea is being written, location required is also written. Now the characters demands. Now if my daily soap, or my or my show is all about a girl who is a bit introvert, so obviously I will also find that kind of character. Whatever my script demands the character, or the character demands, I will find that appropriate actor, and I will cast it them. I will cast actors accordingly, and with suitable costumes and makeup. If I want to give it a person who is not that much educated, who is not literate, who is illiterate, then their costume will also be different. Their makeup will also be different. And if the person is totally based like a woman of high society, then their costume and makeup will be different. So the character, according to the character's demands, the actors are being casted with suitable costumes and makeup beforehand, before they go in front of camera. So now logic support of transportation. Now it's not possible that everything will happen in a studio. It will happen in boundaries. It's not really possible. So a support of transportation, stay, and food is also required, so that so that everything happen efficiently, effectively, smoothly. So we have to also look into it, that everything happens smoothly with a flow of production. Now these are the factors which are really, these are the factors, these are the specific responsibilities of pre-production phase. See, it's written as well that these factors require specific responsibilities, and these are the responsibilities which I have discussed just now. Now news shows, regular news shows would have pre-production requirement. First requirement is placing news placing new casters in position of various segments. Second is anchor in the studio for sure, and then who will switch the updates, and also the help of technicians are also required, who will sit in a separate room, and will handle all the technical issues, problems, and everything. Now this was all about regular news shows. Now we are talking about sports matches. Now sports matches, a small studio is carried outside equipped van to the stadium to facilitate smooth telecast of the match. of the match. So various cameras are placed so that they can give the live view, not even live, even if not live, then the show, the non-live broadcasting to the viewers from this like in the stadium only it is being placed, and producer sits in the van and decides that one what should should be used, which picture should be used for few seconds maybe. And then that small segments are basically known as shots. Okay, these are only basically known as shots, and put together one after the another to create a continuous flow, and benefited for by an online editor. The commentator and the producer can ask replays as well, and they also give slow motion replays. They give highlighted scenes whether where the sports person plays very nicely, they do highlight it. And then the various things are being also played, they're replaced again and again. So this was all about regular news shows and sports matches broadcasting. There are many more. There are about fiction dramas. If we have already talked about fiction before, so we are not really going to go inside what fiction drama is, but just fiction drama, we have to just keep this in mind, that basic research is being done in fiction based drama scenes, and the program decides the broad content or the flavor of the program, which is basically different in non-fiction, because non-fiction is basically not scripted, but fiction is sometimes no, all the times they are being scripted. Now we are going to focus on storyboard. What storyboard basically includes. So storyboards for television programs in India, they are good to plan your sets, actor movements, camera angles, narrative flow as well. So storyboard is what? Storyboard is like setting a comic book. We If we see the comic books, there are a few images, a caricature kind of picture of actors of like the lead roles. The caricature is made of a lead roles and lead actors, and then their dialogues are being written with the sound, with with description, with the time, everything is being done. So it really helps for the cinematographer to plan his cameras and let the person let the lighting position, everything. It creates really a mood, because position of the lights really creates the mood. And then it helps the director as well to know how the shots will fit together, so that there are less wasted takes, so they can complete it in their decided schedule. And it also helps to bring focus on what everyone is doing. So this was all about storyboarding or storyboard. Now what is schedule is basically put it on paper, and so that everyone can see. So to plan a successful group activity, we need to be group should know what they're really going to do, and the group should feel comfortable with the plan. And it also allows the members, so that the group can allows the members of the group to help them with the planning. So even if we plan everything out, production can still be stressful experience. For sure it will be a stressful experience, because everything is being planned out, but still it will be stressful even, but you will feel calm because you have already prepared a schedule and everyone knows about it. So less burden will be there if you are making a schedule and making the group members to know what your plan is all about. And if the group members are feeling comfortable and everything goes nicely, then like every good thing goes nicely, then also you'll feel stressful, but you will be less stressed. Location is like I would say a starting point, when a good starting point when you're drafting your schedule. So in your script, basically your script demands the location. If your script is saying like it is all about summer season, sunny day and all, then you like there is greenery all around, then you will obviously go to a place where there is grass, where there is tree, where there is greenery, fruits, flowers, vegetable, everything. So the person is being expected to go and hunt for location to shoot, and the script, which is called doing a recess. So basically initial plans are being divided into two broad locations. The two broad locations are like interior locations. Two basic categories. See, the two basic categories are interior location and exterior locations. And now if we talk about interior, then interior is again divided into two basic shooting options. First is private residence and second is public location. So if we talk about private residence, what are the advantages of private residence? First is that you can control the sound, lighting, people, and sometimes it is almost possible to afford the props or scenery. It's impossible to afford props or scenery you would find in shootings public such as a store. Shooting in a public such as a store, right? Now, personal. It is a film which generally not a one man show for sure. Film needs a teamwork. It's not that a one get is inspired from a novel story or anything. Maybe a person has its own inspiration, inspiration of that person or the writer. Then the person will only going to direct the movie, will only act, will spend will acquire the job, will do the producer's job acquiring finance, and will handle the technical problems, and that person is only going to shoot and act. It's really not possible, right? Film is a long procedure which requires people of different skills. Basically a team is being required, so it requires the help of many. It's not that one man show is there. So it is important that the people work on the production are capable of setting the various pieces of equipment and running the equipment before the production occurs. So it is important to make sure somebody you work with already knows the whole plan and has feelings where they fit in and how they contribute. Now, equipment. Film requires equipment as well. So equipment should be ready at least 10 days in advance, like before shooting, because at the shooting it may happen that the few of the equipment are broken. So it should be ready at least 10 days in advance, 10 days before shooting. Now, transportation is basically the lighting kits, tripods, props, cords, camera equipment, and many more are being transported from from A to B, maybe to the location, to the venue. So everything should be there. So transportation, like the vehicle should be large or enough. Vehicles can also be there. So it should be large enough to hold all the equipments personal, and that way you will be able to plan more than one trip if it is necessary. Now, power, because sometimes it's not possible that everything will go according to whatever you have planned. So that improvisation can take place. So a large vehicle, a vehicle who is large, like that is large enough to hold all the equipment, is really necessary. Now, power is not talking about energy. Power is like through which camera lights are being charged. So we need a power for your cameras, we need power for our lights as well. So we have to it says basically that everything needs charger, everything needs batteries, everything is related to electricity. So we have to charge all our batteries the night before. See, now plans alternate routes. The path towards completion is not always a straight route. Many roadblocks. So buck up, like it's not that everything whatever you happen is going to be accordingly. So you should have a backup plan. A backup plan can be a alternative shooting location. It can be a plan of using camera mic instead of using the external mic, because if external mic is not working, then you can use the camera mic as well, and then have people that can play more than one part. Obviously because one people can play more than one part as well. There can be double scene also, or we can have to fill in people, because if some actor, there are few actors who quit a role, so we have to fill in people as well, and we have to, or the people who don't show up on time, who are not punctual. So we have to remove those people from shooting, and we have to fill in people. Now, production is basically a stage where the floor, shooting floor or studio or location are ready to shoot, or the actual shoot, or they are actually shooting. So it includes, this is basically a second stage of production, where everything is being ready to shoot, or it is actually shooting while shooting. So it includes managing all the facilities, handling of talent, crew members, controlling the crowd, shooting without hurdles, solving any problem related to the spot at the time. Everything comes together, kind of final performance. So production, broadcast live or recorded. There can be live, they can be recorded as well. So unlike the live event telecasts, recording to the show or the program events provides an opportunity to fix, see it's written here where it was, yeah, opportunity to fix by either making changes during the editing phase or stopping recording or redoing the segment. So we have to know that as well, that we can edit and remove the flaws or we have to reshoot it. Okay, now television as production process. It needs various equipments required in production processes are camera, lights, microphone. The microphones like are external microphones, like they do convert sound waves into electrical energy. And camera, these are the categories, yeah. So camera basically converts it basically converts whatever you see into electrical signals. After microphone there is sound recorders, video tape recorders, yeah, that's it. If you want, you can just read it once. It really doesn't include, there's nothing to explain. You can give it a reading. Now post production is like it says that editing machines. Post production is like main process is editing, where you're editing the flaws, editing so that the video, so that the film is becoming we're talking about television, so we'll talk about television, where the television series, daily soap, everything becomes at least not perfect but attractive for the viewers. So the post-production editing equipment or machines help the editing program after it is being recorded. So it is obtained so that we can obtain the desired result, and it will be really it will be like really attractive for the viewers to watch it. Now production process, yeah, so post-production phrase. So as we all know, just we're going to read this, okay. As we all know, before we present any food item on the dining table, we need to garnish it. Obviously without presentation the food will not look really cool to eat, right? So like television programs also, before we actually telecast a program on television, we need to do the production. This is the third stage of program production and the stage when you get the final shape of the program. So in the post-production stage, you select from the recorded material whose visuals will be seen to be most relevant and copy another video tape in the specific order. This is called editing. Okay, now the pre-production and the production stage of program are the are done earlier in the post-production stage. So before post-production stage, pre-production and production stages are being done of a program. Even though the post-production includes tasks such as striking, means taking down sets, dismantling, packing equipments, because shooting is being done, now trip is finished, and you're really going to pack your equipment and go to your workplace. Now handling final financial obligations, evaluating the effects of the program, like how the program will be. Most people associate post-production with editing or packaging of program for final telecasts. This whole paragraph is all about editing or whatever is being done after shooting. So what it basically includes, you have to keep this in mind. So in this video we have completed the second chapter of unit 1, which is television, and we have completed all subtopics of television. So yeah, so thank you for watching. My next video will come soon. Till then, stay tuned, and please do like my videos and subscribe my